Well, hello friends, and welcome to my 14th guitar story. So, just an update. I want to say my second guitar, I traded in order to get the Gretsch, which was my 12th, I believe. And then, in order to get this beautiful Strat, I traded in my other Strat. Had the really pretty Heritage Cherry Sunburst with the roasted maple neck, but I saw this thing when it came out from Fender and decided I had to get this thing. And so I sold my other Strat to make that happen. This is an American Vintage 2 1961 Stratocaster, and it is gorgeous. It feels spectacular and sounds just as good as it looks. It has a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard with real clay dot inlays, both on the fretboard and then as the side markers, which kind of make the side markers a little challenging to see at times. But after you get used to it, then it's not a big deal. I imagine they're probably a little hard in the dark, but I never play in the dark, so it doesn't bother me. Vintage style tuners, the split tuners, so you don't hurt your hand at all. With the tinted, again, maple neck. It's just gorgeous. Olympic white nitrocellulose lacquer body. Very traditional 6-point synchronized tremolo on the bridge. And it has what they're calling their pure vintage 61 pickups that were made specifically for this guitar. Comparison to my last Strat had the custom 69 pickups that were very low output, very vintagey, and I had kind of a love-hate relationship with those pickups and with the sound of that guitar. There are times I'd pick it up and love it, and other times I just could not get the sound I wanted out of it. Most of that's probably due to me and my limitations playing, but in fairness, when I got this, I was hoping that might not be the case. And it's not. These are hotter pickups, definitely hotter pickups. And what you just heard was on position 4. So if bridge is 1, 2, 3, 4 up, this is the neck and middle pickups. It has that really kind of glassy, kind of sparkle, spank, kind of the duck quack a little bit to it, which I find really good. But there's not a bad position here. And they're very different, but I tend to love them all. Now, this is wired a little differently than my last Strat. My last Strat, you got your, overall volume. And then my last Strat, the middle tone was for both the bridge and middle position, and then this tone was for just the bridge. I think that's it. I hope I'm not getting this backwards. In this one, the back one is for the bridge and middle. I may have this reversed. And then the middle tone pot is for the neck. Again, I may have that reversed. I can't remember. But it's a gorgeous guitar. Just beautiful. That's what got me. It's just the striking looks of it, and those clay dots look at this gorgeous rosewood fretboard. Yeah, it's got some streakiness in it, and some people complain about that. I don't. I love it. I think it looks great. And then this kind of vintage tint on this maple neck. It's just a beautiful, beautiful instrument, and it sounds fantastic. I had the good folks at Sweetwater. I bought this at Sweetwater. I had them set it up for me with D'Addario NYXL strings, 10s. I run 10s on it, and it came with 10s. But I had them set it up, and they did a beautiful job setting it up. It just plays so fantastically well. Nice, fairly low action to it. And you can hear the, oh, gotta turn the volume up. And I just, yeah, the whammy on it just works great. A little bit more subtle than the 2-point trim I had on the last Strat. This is a much more subtle vibrato sound to it, but I really like it. I happen to be running this through my Deluxe Reverb, but I have my StewMac 2 Kings boost pedal that I built. It's a kit that comes, and you solder every little component in, and there's probably 150 solder points you got to make in it, and I did every one of those. But I'm very proud of it. It sounds fantastic. It's basically a copy of the Analog Man King of Tone, and that King of Tone, they're fulfilling orders now in 2023 that were originally ordered in 2018, so they have about a 5-year waiting list. If you want to get that, if you want to get it used, I think it's somewhere around $500 on Reverb, maybe more, if you're trying to get one used. But this one was $100. I caught a bit of a sale on it. It was $100, and I put it together myself. Had a blast doing it. I love doing it, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So I love that. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite overdrives. One half is a blues breaker overdrive, and the other side is just a clean boost. And I built it very much in accordance to that Analog Man King of Tone pedal. They have some resistors you can change out and make it more of a distortion pedal, have much higher gain and stuff. I decided not to do that on this. I wanted to build it. I chose the option to kind of be like the stock Analog Man. I could always go in and change those later if I wanted to, but I don't see any reason to. I'm really enjoying the pedal as it is. Anyway, so this again is my 14th guitar story, and I currently have 9 guitars, and 5 of them I've gotten rid of long before, 3 long before I started this series, and 2 after the series. So I think number 2 and number 6 or 7, 6 I think, was a Strat. Anyway, it's the old Strat is now, I sold it on a Reverb. Thank you. Have a great day.